Hi, Susan Ricker. How are you? Hi, Susan Ricker. How are you? Forgot to do that. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas, Susan. It was nice to see you put Merry Christmas. I don't like Happy Holidays. To me, it's Christmas. I like that. Oh, I don't know what everyone's doing. What day is it? Oh, it's Saturday over there, isn't it? It's Sunday here. It could have been on at least an hour earlier, but normally, earlier, but I decided to have a bit of a tidy up. Oh, makes you feel so much better when you see the floor and not rubbish and an empty rubbish bin. I was going to do a bit more sorting, but then I thought, well, I should come on and, as I've had this mail from Susan, and I won't show it straight away because I'll try and see if she's going to come on. I have opened it because I opened it last night while I was talking to her. Me too. I'm an old-fashioned type of person, Susan. It's always been Merry Christmas and always will be. I don't know. They might slowly pop in. They might all be out Christmas shopping. What time is it over in America? I don't know. They might all be out shopping. Me too, 65. Oh, I wouldn't go back for nothing. No. $7.20. All right. Are your shops still open for Christmas? As would be, some of our shops aren't until midnight at the moment. Until tomorrow they won't be. If it's Christmas Eve, they won't that late Christmas Eve. Maybe they're busy wrapping presents or busy doing stuff like that. Yeah. It's a busy, busy time of the year. Not too busy for me. We aren't doing presents in the family this year. We're just doing a one present of whatever we want. We've got to put a present in the hat to the value of $25. That's all. And it's got to be male or female appropriate, because there's no female. And we'll just pick one out, and that's our present, because we've all decided it's too much. The only person we haven't stinged on is if we want to get something from one's great-grandchild who is not one yet, and he's not going to know anyway. But of course, I did do those 2 big albums. So, makes life easier. Yep, Secret Santa, yep. It all got out of hand years ago, didn't it? It does, and you know, when you're on a restricted budget for pension, you know, you can't do it. You just can't do it. Anyway, I won't do it, because whatever I've got space for my crafts, I'm thinking of me. Me. I'm a bit naughty like that. Right, well, everybody, it's busy, aren't they? That's all right. I can just sit here and talk to you. I've got stuff to sort out here that I want to. And sitting in boxes that should be put away. Well, there's 2 people here, so I don't know who the other one is. Hello, the other one. Pop in and say hi. I don't know. Maybe nobody's going to be around today. If they're not, that's okay. I'll just do a video on my Happy Man and post it later. Oh, there's 3 there. Somebody's popped in. Oh, 4 now. Here they come. Must be YouTube late sending out the notifications. I'll go on. Let's go on Facebook. Say hello. What I should be doing, advertising it. Where are we? There we go. There we go, I'll post it. Oh, we're up to 5 now. Hi, Lainey. Welcome. We thought it was just Susan and I. We were just sitting talking, just between ourselves. I don't know if anybody else is on live, are they? Didn't bother looking. Oops, we popped up to 8. I haven't been watching who's doing what. Well, I tell a lie. I've been watching a couple of videos, but old ones, well, recordings of. We popped up to 6 now, Susan. They're coming. How are you, Lainey? All ready for Christmas, love? Susan and I are. We've decided. Put that vacuum down on the floor. It shouldn't be on the table. Hello, Shirley. How are you? Oh, somebody just popped away. Bye. I've been busy doing my craft room, or else I would have been an hour earlier. But I sat down and looked at it and thought, oh. So I popped on a video and goes water. Good on you. I bought a new treat still sitting in the other room in the box. Okay. I should have got smaller, but I didn't. It's far too big. I'm doing okay. I'm fine. Good as I'm going to be anyway. Right. I'm hoping on Christmas Day to be on Skype with my son who lives up in Christchurch, 6 hours away. I texted him this morning and said, how about we set up Skypes? Because I'm not going anywhere during the day. Everybody's working or with other parts of the family, and which is fine. And we're all meeting up for tea. And so I've asked my other son if it's convenient, if they can hook up Skype. And I will be up there with them, one way or the other. And yeah, that should be good. I want it like that because I want to see Rebecca open up the album. Glue down the nails. Yes, it will be nice. And of course, there's a new great grandbaby up there too. Astrid, the little wee girl. She is 9 months now. 6, 7, 8 months. And I saw a video of her last week, crawling everywhere. She is. Little wee thing. Doing really well. Yes, she's cute. Lovely wee girl. I haven't met her yet, of course, because she's so far away. And they do grow so fast. But I don't know when I'll get to see it. I don't know because I can't see me going up to Christchurch in any time soon. Not the way I am at the moment. I'm fit to travel at the moment. They do grow fast. That's life, isn't it? They all grow. It all goes so fast. I can't believe we're at Christmas already. I'm still way back in about June. Seen the text. Maybe I ought to do some crafting for a wee while. See if anybody else comes in. Actually, look I've got here, it's got to be put away. I know where that's got to go. I'm just going to pop in here. really need to sort all my bits out, appliques and this and that and this and that. Got them all over the place. Get that out the way. That's there. That can go on there. And that can go on there. There you go. Place for everything. I just love this. That's what one of Elizabeth's pours, isn't it beautiful? It was her first try at a pour, she said, in July 2018. You see. Oh, it's beautiful. One day I'll have a go at that. I'm just looking if there's anything in here that I'm going to need for my... That on the wall. That's all this beautiful lace. Look at it. All this lovely lace. Go over on that one. Envelope. I've got an envelope box. Right. No idea where to put those. But I'm not going to do it right now. Put it there. Actually, book. Wrote some more notes down for doing the album yesterday. Doing the next page. Right, page 4. Score, fold in half, take off, 1 inch off, fold to back. Got it. Got it. I know what I'm doing there. So, a new sheet of paper. Now we're having this paper in an envelope. Don't want that. I've got far too many of those bags. Right, I'm going to do page 4 of the album. And this has to be eight and a half. It'll have to be that way, won't it? 8 and a half. Oh, everybody done. Drop down to 3. Bye, everyone. Four and a quarter. Right, who's just come on live? Everybody's run up to say. Score. Score on 18 sides. This is not right. I should have scored at 4.5, not cut at 4.5, you silly woman. Start again, start again. I know what I'm doing now. I'm reading my instructions properly. 8.25. Eight and a quarter. Score at 4.25. There you go, let's do that one, isn't it? Eight and a quarter. That should be 8.5. I'm not having a very good day, am I? Maybe I need to go off and come back again. But I should have done it at 8.5. Well, sorry, it's useful. Score at 4.25. That's better. Score. No. This is this. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. It's a busy weekend. It's surprising anybody's on at all. I've got craft to do. I'm happy just sitting here crafting. Pair of scissors. Right. Gotta cut off one side. Well, I made the decision and I sent for another album, a kit from Scrap Queen, and it's already been mailed. Sheet of paper. Okay, I think that's going to stay there, and I think I think I've got to put I'm almost sure, a magnet on there. But I'll wait. Because it will be a lot easier to put that on there now. I'm going to do it. Be brave, Graham, be brave. That's it. Come up and put in the bed. There. Another one. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. There we go. There's the other one. So we'll cover that one there like that. There we go. Those away. I'm going to try and keep tidy today. Pigs might fly. I say pigs might fly. No, you haven't, Lisa. There's been so few people here. I haven't done it yet. I think everybody's really, really busy. So I said, well, I'll do some crafting. Nobody's missed it. Still sitting here, waiting to show. But as I say, I thought, well, I think there was just me and Susan for quite a while, wasn't there, Susan? I only just got the notification. I've just put it in Crafty Kiwi that I'm on. Having said that, you're probably right, Lisa, because when I go live normally, I get the notification straight away as if I need to know. But I haven't had the notification come through yet. But I have posted it in Crafty Kiwi. No. Where's the one I put it on? That one's finished. And then you know what I've got for you, so. Here. Right. What are you using to get the paper off the tape? Oh, just a pair of my old squizzers that they don't work anymore, but they've got a lovely point. So I can get it underneath the tape quite nicely. But really, they should be stitched. They're no good. But for that, they are. So I'll keep them. It did work really well, yeah. Yeah. So. So I probably should have put paper on the back there. Another sheet of paper. Sheet of paper, 7, 8.5. Cool, stick on the right side. Okay. I'm doing another album, Lisa. This is the outside cover, and that is covered in fabric, upholstery fabric, and it is my daughter-in-law does quilting, so this is going to be for her. And I'm just making the 4 pages. I haven't covered any of them properly yet. They're made. What's that there? Oh, that must be the first page. There must be another one made somewhere. But yeah. So cut another piece of paper, 7/4. That's right. Yeah, 7 1/4. By 8 1/4. 8 1/4. And 7 1/4. Score this at 1/2 inch. I want to put it on the board. Oh. How I'm going to decorate it, change it from day to day. Well, that's not right, is it? Let's take it off. Put it in there. It shouldn't be right. There, like so. Oh, I've done another one wrong. Don't get your mind on the job. Is the pattern you're following one you made, or did you find it somewhere? I found it somewhere. Lisa, it is Rosa Kelly. I'm doing one of hers. She does some lovely album designs. 8 1/4. 7 1/4. Right, take it off there, Diane. Turn it round, and then do your score. my mind is not on what I'm doing. It is in one respect, but I'm way ahead of myself and thinking about the decoration. It's got to fit nicely there. Like so. It needs a bit off. You know, this is my problem when I follow measurements. They never work out. Hate measurements. But the one that I've sent for from Scrap Queen, oh my God, it's beautiful. So it's my Christmas present from, it'll be from my sister and my son, because they gave me the money to enable me to buy it. So Christmas over, and I'm on saving for the Epson printer where you can refill. Because if I'm going to be doing all this printing of stuff, I need a printer that's not going to cost me an absolute fortune in ink, like it did for those other two albums. Okay. So that and a pocket there. That's that one done. Set the covering. So now we're on page 5. Add paper. Pencil halfway on bottom punch hole. So you're going to want 2 of those. Yeah, I wonder. What we got here? It's 4-inch down. Is that a big book? Not answering it because it's Sunday. Nobody comes on a Sunday. Nobody comes on a Sunday. We do the ghosties. Because there's no mail on Sundays, and that's all that comes to my door is mail. Well, that's all I'm interested in. What's this one? I did that to here, didn't I? 4 1/4. What's this? Seven and a quarter. of these measurements are right, you know. I'm sure this is the one that has to go halfway on the paper. How long is this? $11 3/4. Four and 3/4. That is. Oh. 4 and go away. I've got a fly buzzing around. I know I need 2 of these because I know what page I'm on. That. And 7. Where's the next page? Done. Let's see here. How wide is this? 7.5. All my measurements, that's slightly different to what she's put down. I don't know. 7.5. Going. So I've got the square top and bottom. Put it on that one. And score. Okay. And that's straight. And score. Okay. Then we put the tape on. Realise I've only got just over a week before I stop spending completely. I have, because that's one of my New Year's resolutions, to stop spending. That's come off rough. So I'm going to have to decide. Mind you, it shouldn't include tapes and glue and things like that. Should it? Want some of this but wider. I don't have to use 2 strips. Okay, who's just popped in and took my quizzes? Oh, I like to. Oh, here they are. You can all say where you are. I found them. page, make sure that I've got the opening to the side. Especially, yes. Right, when I've stuck this on, I'm going to do the happy bar because it doesn't look like many more people are coming in. It's going to be a quiet day. So when I've stuck this on, I'm going to open up the happy mail. Right, over with it. Yep. Oh, don't like that. Look at that. Right, I do know that the top one, which will be this one, has got a bit have rounded edges. Okay. This is what I've been using. Just ½ inch. Now, sometimes you know that these half rounds don't. See, that's what's going to go on there is a wheelie winder closure, if you know what I mean, but not yet. So, like I say, I'm going to put that away for now. So that's, and we're going to look at the happy mail. That's what we're here for, isn't it? I'm trying to learn to put things away. I'll get them out again. Right. Take a drink of water, please. Oh boy, that's good. Right. So here's my happy mail from Susan. Don't know if you all know Susan Hill. This is Susan is a quilter from Long. She's been doing quilting for years. Susan has actually had books published on quilting, and unfortunately, she hasn't been able to do any for the wee while since she has been sick. My son just came in and bought me 2 glue sticks. He knows my favourite one. How lovely! Oh, didn't know that. Elmer's Extreme Glue Sticks. Right. Can't say I've ever seen them. So anyway, I did ask Susan if she had any quilt scraps or anything for this album I'm doing. I said, I will pay for whatever you send, pay postage. Well, this arrived yesterday. We've been a bit worried. It has taken a bit longer, but as I said to Susan, Christmas time, things don't come as often. So, you know, that happens. But it has arrived. And she put pictures on the back of the envelope. Machine, sewing machine. So, yes. So, and this is what Susan has sent to me. Hi there, Anne. She says, "Dear Di, sorry this is late. I've been doing not too good." Well, I knew that. I know I have more stuff somewhere, but I hope the stuff will help you out. Take care. I sent mostly quilt stuff. I think that's what you wanted. Love you, Susan. Love you back, Susan. And that's on a page like that. So, one of the things, as I haven't seen these in a long time, you remember those? Look, still got needles in it. And the threader. 21 silver eye needles with threader. I remember these. We used to have them in England, so obviously you get them in America too. Now these I have not seen in years. Can't even remember seeing them. Can anyone remember them? Trim pins. And they get pushed in. See where there's the arms on the chair and the alabaster on the back to help keep them in place. Now that's vintage. Canadian prices. Oh, Canadian. William Prim Inc. Darville. CONN. They're old. Prim's premium quality. It says on the back. Shows adverts of other stuff they used to do. But isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to end up putting these in the album in pockets. I'm going to be making more pockets in here than what it stipulates because I'm going to be putting stuff in it all the way through. Now, Wilson's. These are called just a fastener. In England, we used to call these press studs. Okay, put that and the other side. We always called these press studs. Few missing, a few still on it. Now this one, there's nothing in it, but these were made in England, and I remember this name because I'm from England. Brabant's needles, and it says in there on there, made in England. So there's nothing in there, but the packet itself is antique, vintage, whatever you like to call it. There's a card of these. Now, I call those hooks and eyes. I'm not sure what you call them, but that's what we used to call them, hooks and eyes. God, we used to use a lot of those. Some of them are just hooks and the eyes are missing. But you could make another eye. Do you remember you used to be able to sew it? Oh, hold on, they've got straight. Oh, they're not missing. Oh, they've got a straight eye. Some of them have got the loopy one, look. Jude! Jude, where are you? Oh, Jude, it's lovely to see you. Merry Christmas, darling. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Not many people here today, Jude. Things are a bit quiet. I'm showing some things that have just come in. Susan Hill's parcel, she sent me some stuff, look, for me, for the journal album I'm making. Look, just run through them with you again. Can you remember these, Jude? Trim pins for holding on the alabaster and the thing, you know, the armrests and everything. I haven't seen them in years and years and years. And these, the hooks and eyes, I call those. Yes, from number 34. Yep. And look at those press studs, I call them. And that's an empty packet. But now then, she sent me some bits of her quilting. I think this is hers, because it's all done by hand. And it is vintage. Real old, might not be hers. She might not be old enough to do this. But look, these quilts. Bits of quilt. I was thinking maybe make the pockets with these, with this. And there's the hand stitching on the back, so it's just as neat on the back. So yeah, so there's that piece. And there is another piece. So yes, I'm going to make pockets with it. It's really old, Jude. Really, really old. So I'll put some of that in there. She has sent me some vintage material. And put that on another page. Yes, it would, but it's not quite. Not wide enough. Oh, it's you know, just not quite wide enough in places. Let me see. And I'll put that on there now. Do you think so? Do you think that would look better on there than what I've put on it? Do you think that would be better? Okay, love. What do you reckon, ladies? So I didn't need to go and buy that. That's okay. So find a way with the edges. Mind you, if they're a bit tatty and that, it doesn't matter, does it? So, and there's this piece of material, as I was just saying. It's, I don't know what sort it is, but it's not a cotton. Oh, okay, Lisa, for another journal. Yes. There's this piece of a quilt. Now, I don't think Susan's done this because it's machine sewn, and I know that Susan hand sews all her quilts. So I don't actually think that that's one of hers. I may be wrong, and she will correct me if I am. And then there's another piece. What's this? This is machine sewn too. So I will be, you know, using these in, I won't necessarily put paper backgrounds. I might put, of course, purple lilac, which is what I wanted. Now there's this piece of material. This is vintage material. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you know you could cut bits out and applique that on things? There's quite a piece here too, look. Okay. That's lovely. Now these, I don't know if she made these herself, but I'm looking at them and thinking we could make them. And I might have a go. These are buttons, look, but like with a stamp. I wish Kathleen Elliott was here. Hi, Kathy. Because if Kathleen Elliott was here, she'd have a go at these because she loves making buttons. But I don't know if they are paper or if it's like a chipboard. I can't. My eyes are too bad. And there's 5 of them. Look at them. But they will get sewn on inside. And I think they're gorgeous. But I'm thinking if we stuck paper to paper like we do, I have got a stamp die cut. And then you just put the 2 little holes in the middle and put little tiny pictures on them. This is obviously a quilt grid. Oh, I see. I don't know what you do with these, but I'm not a quilter. Lay 2 fabrics right side together, pin them. Or is that the quilting at the end? Not being a quilter, I really don't know. It's lovely soft paper. It'd be nice to line a page with. Now look at these. At first I thought they were just pictures of old-fashioned clothes. But look on the back of the patterns. But what you'd have to do is blow them up, and then you could make the pattern, make the garment. That's what I've deduced from this. Isn't they clever? And there's a few of them, look. There, and get married again. Again, on the back. These are vintage, of course. And actually, I'll make these into a book because I've got the holes where they've come out of a binder, look. Look at that. I like that top. But I'd have short sleeves. I couldn't make it. Look at that cape tops you've got on. Oh, culottes on there. Look, do you call them culottes? I used to love those. Good night, Lisa. Take care. Here's there's two of them actually. A vintage page out of a book with all the sewing implements on it. Isn't it cool? Here is a vintage picture of Grandma, I'd say, doing hand sewing a quilt. I love that picture. Look at that one. Imagine doing that one. That's the sort of thing that Susan could do because all her quilts were appliques. Well, from what I've seen. There is another quilt on the other side. I don't know what that is. Here's another vintage picture, sitting doing the quilting. There's another quilt. Now this these are from a book or a well, or a flyer that's been folded up. But look, now they are Susan's quilts. Is that one? And that one. Oh, and that one. And that one. It's one page. Again, these are all Susan's quilts. Love the panda bear one. Yes. That Halloween one. These are all quilts that Susan's made. And just the top one there. Susan, see, she's written a name. There are others on the and the bottom one. I love that one on the beach. Love it. I started one similar to that and never finished it. Love it. The other side aren't. And then the outside ones are Susan's. Look at that. And the bees. And the little Japanese ladies, isn't it? So that is the work that Susan used to do before she got sick. And as I say, she has had books published. Here is a picture out of a magazine or booklet. And there's a picture. And look, she has circled that top one, that her picture's in that magazine. What magazine is this? Friendswood, Texas. Quilt sampler. I don't know where this, what actually it is, but see, there's this circled. Now here's a magazine, Quilts and Other Comforts. And this is full of quilts, all sorts of quilts and quilting. It's a magazine we can get everything. But I went through it, and sure enough, Susan's published in there. So yes, this is all what Susan sent to me, isn't it? This is why I say my mind's on the book, and where I can use most of this. But I just wished I could get hold of one of her books. Probably way out of publication now, she said. But I love those. So this is what the lovely lady sent to me. Told me there's a lot more, but she doesn't need to send any more. What she has sent here is just fantastic. I'll be able to use it. I'm only doing the one quilt album, for goodness sake. And all these bits and bobs. Yes. Oh, I shall be using those. Susan, thank you so much. You are so kind, and I love it. Love it. Now, I have got one bit of mail, but this isn't what you call happy mail. But we've got an auction site in New Zealand called Trade Me, and I put in vintage sewing stuff. And here's what came. So I've got this incorporating it too. Oh, new packets with the sticky on. Oh, there. So I think I got this lot for like $15. So now look at this. My mom had some of this when I was a kid. My mom did dressmaking. The little plastic container opens up. Should do. Well, it won't. But look, it's got the dressmaker's chalk in it. You remember that? I do. My mum used that a lot to mark out, you know, things on the material because it washed out the darts and things like that. I got that off last time I looked. But yeah, the 3 pieces of chalk in there. There's this lovely little tiny retractable. And it can't be old, but it's made in England. Because it does have some centimetres on the back. I never noticed that last night. And then you have to get your nail on that to get it to go back. You're just at the right place. Doesn't always want to go back. Go back. You went back last night. What can I press it down? Just go. There we go. Gone back in. packet of needles. You can still get them like that, I know, but a little tiny tape measure. But look at this tape measure. I'm frightened it'll fall to bits. Look at it. Look at the colour of it. It's so old and well used. Only got inches. But God, that's an old one. That's as aged. Again, now then, I was showing the other ones of these, but they were ones that must have been made in America. Now these ones were made in England, and they would have been made in Birmingham, England, because the Newey family were very, very well known. And in actual fact, when my marriage broke up and I went to live in Stratford-upon-Avon with my sister for a while, there was an old lady looking for a housekeeper companion. Well, it wasn't a housekeeper, it was just a companion. Someone to go and live with her and just look after her and be with her. Probably take her out in the car and things like that. Well, her name was Newey, and she was the last surviving member of the old Newey family. And I moved into the house with my own room, and I was paid good money. And she was a bitch, to be quite honest. She was an awful woman. And I lasted a week, and in the end I said to the agency who put me in there, I'm leaving, because she made my life hell. But anyway, that's the story of the Neweys. More Neweys. But really well known in England. All this sort of thing was always made by Newey. Yeah, I recognise, I know which ones to pull out because I recognise the cards. Millwood needles, yes. Made in Redditch, England. I know where Redditch is. It's where I used to live, in Birmingham, the suburb of Birmingham. Newey again. This must be one of their modern ones. Birmingham, England. It says it on there. These are old New Zealand ones. The New Zealand people will recognise those. I'd never heard of them, Corbon, so here's some more. The plastics come off like this. This is another, oh, right, and they're mill band. They're the ones made in England again. British patent they've got on them. Do you know, I might keep them. They're so handy for darning. We'll have a look. But I just showed you in Susan's the needle container with a picture on it. Look at this one. And that's the picture on the bottom. But look, when you open it, look, it stands up, look. Little girl and a pussycat stand up. And there's your needles. Aren't they cool? Sounds like a birthday card. Oh, it's like a birthday card. Now, these, I remember Mum having these, because this is how my mum used to mark her darts and things. And this is like carbon paper. So, and you would put your piece of, let's find something. Here's a piece of piece of material. Put it like that and like that. Well, your pattern. Which pattern you put on it. Put that way. Put your pattern on it. So you've got your pattern on it. And say there was going to be a dart there. What have I done with it now? I've got a anyway, you usually need your thing with little teeth on it. And I have one, I've just seen it this week. Where's it gone? I was playing with it. Oh, what? So anyway, you would mark your, because I've got it to one side, ready to put in here. There you've got to mark. It's a wheel. It's got little points on it. And you would run the wheel down the cloth. And there was your dart marked. So my mum had these because I used to get told off for pinching these and taking them to draw with. Yeah, long gone. I know, me too. These have been used. What am I going to put in the wheel? Because I'll put it to one side. It's all different colours. Even the white. Cracks. Yeah, simplicity put it out. There's the instructions on the back. My mum would smile if she saw this because I used to get told off no end. She'd go to get something, it was gone. Okay, Diane, where is it? Yes, so, I mean, I'm 73, so this is bringing back memories from long ago. So that's what, oh, and there's a packet of the hooks and eye thing. So these all little things, some of them, will be going inside the album. Be more like a sewing box and an album. Eh? So I think, you know, I'm quite happy with what I've got. And Susan's with the materials and everything in it. It's, you know, I think it's cool. I should get that out because I got it out yesterday when it came. There we go. There we go. Oh, one's broken. Here's the dressmaker's chalks. They're quite, don't feel like ordinary chalk. That's the shape of them. So you could use that to run along your dart where I've just done that, put your thing and draw it with that. If you didn't want to use the tracing stuff. Tailor's chalk, it's called. Tailors use it. All right, I'm going to keep these ones because they are a lovely needle. Yarn darner. Remember, darning your own socks. I was taught to darn socks, but thankfully everybody stopped doing them by the time I had to do them. Plastic off it. So that, ladies, are 2 bits of mail that I got yesterday. I did well, really well. Now, what do you think? Everybody's very quiet. Oh, see my bruise? Like my bruise? See my bruise, ladies? I nearly fell over yesterday, but I fell up the door instead. Sore. I forgot that, and I just went to scratch it because it's itching. Oh. I was going out the craft room here and caught my foot on something, because I usually do, and whoa, I need to. Yeah, you did, Anne. You did learn to do it pretty quick. Put them together, because I want them both together now. So yes, it was. There were different times, eh? But no good delving into the past. We must get on with the future. Isn't that right? I reckon so. Well, it seems so quiet today. Maybe I ought to get off here and go and get something else done today. I don't know what yet. I've got to make a video of the album before I wrap it up. I'll probably do that. But I won't be posting that until after Christmas. So, oh, when it has been received and seen. Oh, I've never knitted. Oh, you're back. I'm just thinking of going. There's nobody around today, Jude. I just showed. This is another bag of stuff I got off Trade Me. Vintage sewing stuff. Look. So I'm going to. That's okay. There's nobody around today, Jude, and I've got to do a video on my. She posted it. She only posted it 2 or 3 days ago. What day did she tell me? Let me see. Let me see. Tell you what I have got coming though, Jude. I ordered that. I ordered that album I wanted. It was only mailed on Friday, Jude. So it'll be, with Christmas and everything, probably be towards the end of next week or the beginning of the week after, I'd say. With this, there'll still be posts and that'll be backlogged after Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody is busy today. Surely they're probably out shopping or wrapping presents or, you know, whatever. So I'm not surprised that things are quiet. And there might probably a heap of other people on live. I don't know. I didn't check. So that doesn't matter. I have got things that I've got to do. As I say, I was tidying this room first for an hour. Hi, Mary Forrester. How are you? I'm just about to close off, Mary. There's nobody about. Everybody's gone home. Everybody's busy. So I might close off and go do the video on the album. You have some coming in soon, do I? Ah. Was Spanky on live? Oh, well, maybe I should stay then. I know I was watching Spanky earlier on and I was loving what she was doing, making them ATC cards. Oh, Kathy. Oh, has Kathy been on? I didn't know Kathy had been on. See, that's what I say. It's the busy place is this internet, you know. Yes, I know. And they were looking so cool, Mary. I haven't been watching Martha today. As I say, I've been tidying this. I haven't watched Martha for a few days. I've been busy tidying and doing stuff. I mean, we're all busy. Busy, busy, busy. These lovely tags that was in the box Lizzie sent me. She is talented, very talented. Look. These are what Lizzie sent in her box I've just found. She does make it look easy. Might have to make some. I like making tags. And we haven't made any more tassels yet, and my new rings have arrived, Jude. I can make some more. They are very pretty, Mary. Why didn't she round that one? She didn't. But so yeah, I've got some more rings from now, so I want to make some more tassels. Yep. Yeah, well, we've got a tassel swap on the list, haven't we? But we'll do it in the new year. There's a pretty one I made. Look, I made that one. I did. Yes, I want to put more beads in. I'm going to have to get my beads out and learn how to make dangles and things with the beads. It's something I've never done. I know more freestyle rustic. Can't remember when I made that one. It's even got a little, what's it on it? Look. little star. Oh. So anyway, ladies, shall I stay or shall I go? Not in the mood for doing this album, to be quite honest. I was going to do a bit more organisation on my trolleys. You don't need to watch that. No, I will go and get something done because I must get this video done, then I must get it parcelled up. Tomorrow I've got to go and get one Christmas present I've got to buy. Yeah, that's what I was doing some of mine with. Jude sent me some of that. What's it, embossing powder? What was it called? What's it called, Jude? I've got a pile of beads here that still need doing, hundreds of them. I haven't finished them. I'm going to have to be doing this album for the next couple of months because it's wanted in February. Yes, makes them nice and sparkly. Yep. Shadows. Ultra thick. That's the one. That's the one I've got, isn't it, Jude? That's what you sent to me. Ultra thick embossing powder. I am 40. That's all right. Naturally, yeah. Yeah, I bought these over here. Show you what I've got. I've got all these. These aren't beads, of course. I got those. And I'm thinking they should be on the trolley by me. That should be here. I tell you where I got these from, and it was the local it's a store for when men gotta go and get things when they're back for cars and things. It's a man's shop. And I suppose that's for keeping beads and the like in. I don't want that there. But they're always way over the other side of the room. And I can never find them. Or be bothered to go and get them. So I'm thinking they should be on my trolleys, which I'm using the stuff on there now. They are very, very useful. As you can see, I went and bought quite a few. I think the original size was about that. Might have had another one off it, but I've worked on. What's that doing? Oh. Yeah. as I say, they should be on a container where I can get to them easy. I'm actually looking for some brads. There's some. Might not be big enough. That's what I want these overs for. I haven't got any brads. A decent size one. These tiny baby ones. Yes, they are good. Not much of the power left now. I've given a lot of it away. So I'm thinking, see, these should be yeah. I'm off there in a minute. Missing here. I'm off there. Yes, they fit under there. And they have to be on top. No, that was too many. There we go. Yeah, they're fitting on there. It's going to be better, isn't it? I can see what I want. How's that? Was that for a minute? No. Oh God, you've been baking. I kept that polystyrene to use for sticking stuff in. Because it will, because it will. Yeah. Does that fit in there now? There's the wheel I was looking for when I was just showing you what was in the... I knew I'd had it. Thank you, Miri. Loads of love to you, hon. That was where my wheel was. I knew I'd seen it lately. Go there. Oh, okay. Did that. Not doing that one. I made all these to do boho beads, look, and never got around to doing it. Because I ain't never ever made a boho bead. What's that off? What is that off? Thank you, Mary. I talked to, said hi to Spanky this morning. Yeah. I want to make some boho beads. Boho beads. I thought Kathy would be in there. Yes, she's back at work, Jude. Not very impressed myself, but you know, she knows that. Semi-retired below. I've got too much rubbish. Now, you never guess what this is. This is a pot full of stuff that drops out when you do stamps, bunches. And if there's a pretty shape, I keep them. I don't know what for. Don't think I'll ever use them. All sorts. For years I've been saving these. Some cute little shapes in there. Look. Yeah, cute wee things. Don't want that. Here's another unfinished little album. This is a Christmas one. We made it, I used to go to card club about 3 years ago now. And it's made out of envelopes. card and envelopes. The envelope's stuck in like that for some reason. And you can put all stuff in it. But I never ever, as you can see, decorated it. And that ties together. Like so. Maybe I ought to decorate it before I put the Christmas stuff up. It is quite nice. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of card. So it'd be about 3. You cut them in half probably. All stuck together and stuck in there. I have to suss out how to do it. Again. Playing cards. Dominoes. Couple of little shadow boxes. But I'll never do them. Hello, Olivia. That's just a notebook. Hello, my wee girl. I don't want that. Can I throw it away? What that one? Suppose it could be. Superheroes, it says on there. It's got Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. Turn them into table covers. Oh, the ideas come. Here you go, look. For a bow on. How's that? Happy, happy, joy, joy. How's that? You like my bow? Do you like that? That's a cool board. Yeah. Guess what I'm thinking of doing? Now, never is. You never guess in a million years. Whoops, there's a hole in my bag. No, that's what I'm getting nothing for Christmas, Chip. Because I've been naughty. I've been the naughty girl. You know, we don't have buy some stuff, don't we, that we don't really need. Why do I need these damn things? Yes, please drive safely. Especially in the weather, you'll probably get over there. It's already been a bad weekend there, Jude, hasn't it? And then, that's what I've been looking for, one of them. Because I've got my that's better. I could do with a smaller one, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mummy and Daddy are made. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Because I ain't been nothing but bad. Yeah, me too, Anne. Me too. Me too. Now, I had a tidy desk when you all came, and now I've done this, and look at it. Oh, God, my hands won't pick nothing up now. I drop everything. Yes, Jude. I didn't really want to do this job today. But it looks like I have. In there's another album that we did at the card club, and I never finished it, and I wouldn't know how to do it now. Well, Jude, you didn't hear me say what I've got coming. Did you, Jude? Did you? I bought my own presser as my best present. So that. Yeah. Go down over there. Hi, speech fairies. Welcome. Merry Christmas to you too. Merry Christmas to you all. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings I bring. I want to throw these blocks of styrene away, but they can be useful, can't they? But I don't know where to put them. And I don't want that. So you're going to let me throw it away? Is that speech fairy? Your speech fairy is Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Are you doing the Christmas special, Mama, considering we are ahead of our friends? Oh, I don't know. When do you finish work, Jude? No. So you're saying I've got to keep that? Let's write on it. Alter ribbon roll, so I know what to look for. Altered ribbon rolls. Quite a big one, that. Well, Jude, I'm trying to tell you that I have sent for that album I wanted from overseas, the kit for it, from Scrap Queen. I have, and it's on its way already. She's already mailed it. Well, I throw them away too, Mary. So don't worry, darling. So yes, I'm going to look forward to that arriving. And I had enough money, Jude. I had enough. I did. That's it. Put them in there. I have to close my eyes, but I do tough things out. Then, of course, I hunt for them and don't remember what's it. Snap, snap, Mary, snap, snap. Let's have a look. ALTERED, altered, RIBBON, spools, SPOOLS. Oh. They do too. Well, that's another set of videos to go looking at. Yeah, I think so. See, if I decorated that after I took that off, you could keep things in there. Like pencils, like at that. And it won't topple over because it's got, oh, they come out the hole in the bottom though. Look. So you have to remember to cover the hole at the bottom. But it would keep pens and pencils then. Oh, you silly soldine. Now, if I'd have took the other one off, because that hole's covered, that wouldn't have happened. I know. I don't know. I suppose I'll keep it now. And I'll keep these. These can go on this trolley I've just emptied. Useless bits of stuff that I don't know what to do with. How's that? Another shorter one here, but it's got the stuff on it. Better pull all that off. Back in there. I've got a bag full of dies here I'm going to get rid of. Sorted them out yesterday. They have got to go back in the drawer because they're not needed at the moment. Oh, I thought they were in there. Gary would look lovely. He would look beautiful. Oh, I bought all them pencils for. I don't really need them. I made some flowers yesterday. Yeah, they're pretty. Because I was looking at my dies and thinking, I never use them, but what I should be doing is making lots of flowers. Good night. They're pretty. I've got a die cut for them, and the die cut did them, and then I just stuck them together. I've got quite a few die cuts to make flowers. I should be making them and putting them in packets. I should. But I don't. Should be doing lots of things. There's a piece of plastic. I suppose I should save that. Let me stand up in there. Anybody need a mask? These are what I've sorted out so far. Put that one. Happy birthday one. Some little hearts and things, but they punch holes into paper. They don't actually make them. What's that? There's a bike in there, and a Christmas tree, and a butterfly. 3 different leaves in that one. A mandala. Oh. I think this one is a picture frame. I don't know. Some sort of picture frame. Never used it. You make a roses with that. You do that for the centre, that for the middle, and that for the outside. You make them little envelope bag things with them. I've never used it. That makes flower garland. Some are and some aren't, Mary. 2 happy birthday ones. two other happy birthday ones. Put them that way you'll see. That's another one that you can put over the top of the picture. Another one. Oh, there it is. Mother, father, and a little girl carol singing. A Father Christmas die, as you say, it's never been opened. And then there's this Sizzix Essential Shapes, it's called. And there's a heart on there, a 4-leaf clover, a swirl, and a butterfly. Never used it. Don't look like it's ever been used by the look of this. There's no paper down in the cup. So I'm going to be listing all them for sale. These loose ones away in the bag. There's another bag there. What would be put in my albums? Oh. Got stacks of others, Mary. I really should have gone more strict and put others out as well. Well, I'm a typical hoarder. Find it hard to let go. That's what I've got sorted out so far. To your left, to your left, to your left, to your left, left, left. Never use that. It's got all other little things in there. Don't even know what they are. It says Sizzix on them. But that one, it's a Sizzix one. So that's not an AliExpress one. Yeah. Well, I've got the cutters. So that's what I've sorted out so far to in the new year to start and declutter. A good cutter that I find cheaper than the others that I would have another one of is the Tuttlebug. That's not such a pain as the Big Shot that's so big. And I've got one, but it's I can only emboss on it. The actual body on this is cracked, and I've had it a long time. I can't complain. You can see why I don't like this, because after things don't pop out. Pain. So the Tuttlebug is cheaper than the Big Shot and everything. I've got a new Big Shot that I bought, but that is like the Tuttlebug. It folds down small, which is what I liked. That's something I hated about the Big Shot. It was too big. That's why I like the Tuttlebug. You know, I'm putting all these out. I've just spent half an hour vacuuming my floor, and you know where most of this is going to end up. Oh, where's my cup of water? Yeah, embossing's cool. I've stopped drinking tea. Well, I tell a lie. I have 1 cup of tea a day now, which is in the morning with my breakfast. And morning tea, I then have a coffee, one of them in these sachets, frothy coffee, I call it. And then the rest of the day, I'm drinking water. Oh, Mary, so would I. I've got a big one here that but it doesn't work very well, or else I'd have that set up for using all the time. I haven't got the room. I need a bigger room. I need to win at Lotto and buy a house that's got one big room. Put all the cupboards all around. I'm not going to sit and do all that bloody malarkey. There's some of these haven't got holes because they're dense. Well, I've never drink water, Mary. I don't drink water. I hate water. But I have found by boiling it first, I can enjoy it. I don't know what I boil out of it. Something goes. And I keep filling this up all day. Yes, Mary, we do one downstairs. Well, my house hasn't got an upstairs. If I had a house with an upstairs now, it'd be useless. I couldn't get up there. I saw a shed tonight. I would love to have right outside my back door. Yeah, but it'd be cold out there in the winter, Mary. At least you're in the house here. Maybe this is what I need it for. But it's getting me ready for after the new year when I go on to the diet. Doesn't it? Drinking water. Yes. Does affect the skin, Mary. You're right. Throw that over there. I don't want it there. I have a carpenter son I would hand him to. He made it solid and warm. Yes. And put like a thing over so that when you walk out to it, you don't get cold. You know, like a little, what word am I looking for? Corridor into the shed. I'd approve of you having that. Oh, no, it's not another me. Look what I got, Jude. Look what I got. I don't know about you, though, Mary, but the more I hand my sons, the worse they are. And I end up getting nothing. Okay, fair enough. That'll do fine. Well, I had cleared the mess up. Now I've got a bit more around me. Well, ladies, I lingered a bit longer. Not too bad, hey. I mean, there is some mess on it that I had cleared up. Look, Jared, ready for the tassels. Oh no. Haven't seen Sue in a wee while. Never mind. Well, I'm putting them away till after Christmas. And I'll start getting rid of them. You're covered in fabric, Mary. Are you doing quilting again? Oh, did you now? I see. I look forward to seeing that. I'll hide mine when I'm looking at yours. I should have really covered this in a quilt. It's made of quilting or something, but I can't do that. I'm not a quilter. No good trying to pretend I am. This is going to end up entirely different to how I've imagined it. I don't know how many pictures you're getting, but things in pockets and with all these bits I've got. Now I'm happy with this. I like this cover actually. I know my limits. Good. I'm really pleased you are, Mary. Hurry up so I can see what you're doing so I can copy you. Told you, I'm a copier. Anyway, ladies, of course it's going to work. There's no such work. There's no thinking like that when you're here with us. You can and you will. Can and you will. What did you get, Cozy, Pip and Smacky? Nothing. They ain't gonna know. I'll just get some of their tricks out and say I just bought them. Yeah, well, that'll do then. I'll give them that. Made a log cabin on the front and just continued it to the back. Wow. Have you sewn it or are you sticking it on the cover or are you sewing it? Nope, 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 nope. It doesn't matter. Who cares about it being wonky? I'm not sure what the log cabin is, but I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Oh. Hey, that's what I was going to tell you all. When Kevin next comes, I'm thinking of having my hair chopped off. Yeah, make a wonky look. Well, what do you reckon? Have all my hair chopped off. Have all the blonde out anyway. Get down to just the grey. Yeah. It's a wonky donkey. Really? Said Mary. Yes, really. No, I haven't. It's a mess, my hair is. If you could see it in real life, Mary. And it gets pretty once every 6 weeks when Kevin comes and does it. And then it's back to up like this. Well, it's mostly all blonde on the end, look. And I've been growing the grey out. And if I have that cut, all that off, then that's my colour. And all this will come off. It's actually a mess. You and a bit. Let it grow, chop it up if you want it. I can't mind, do whatever I want with it. Well, I was thinking if I have it cut now, I've got time to grow it back a bit so it's a bit longer in the winter. Look at it, just hanging to wang. I mean, look at that, come on. No, no, no. See, it's dark at the back. Let it grow, chop it off if you want to. I can't mind doing whatever I want. I've done this before. I don't really show you pictures of me with short hair. Let's have a look. See. Might not have one on here now. No. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Miss Pippa. What do you want? Would you like to come up and say hi? Would you like to come up? Come on in. Do that. There you go. Come on, say hi. Car, where'd you find that? I've just found a treat already. Go, go, go. What a noise. What a noise, dear girl. Got short hair on that one. Can't see me much. That's it, short and grey. This one I'm fine if it's short. What are you doing? Every day. There you go. There's that. That was on the 11th of September in 2013. Oh my God, I've aged since then. Mary likes it. Yeah. Look at my little baby who I don't have anymore. That's my Missy with Pepper. See that picture? That is my nephew shaking hands with the Queen. That's my nephew, Jared. He's now something commander in charge of the RAF in England. That's me with it a bit longer. That was when my hair was growing back. Oh yeah. Yes, she's a classy lady. A very classy lady. No. Way down here, look. It's a mess. It's a mess. I can't be bothered to spend the hours on it I used to. So all that happens is it's tied up. Unless so that piece hasn't gone in there, little noise there. Anyway, ladies. Yeah, I do, Anne. I like watching the Christmas message. Anyway, ladies. I'm going to say bye for now. Where are we? We are on Sunday. I'll be online. Oh, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, isn't it? Oh, God. So I probably will be on tomorrow at some stage. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. Chop it off, chop it off. Shall I just chop it off across there? Another fringe all in there. Yeah, I do like long hair. I like to play with my hair. No, I don't do nothing with it. But no, too old now. Too old now, eh, Pippa? You said hello to everybody? And yeah, where's Jude? Right. You go take a picture of you and send it to Caroline and that wish her happy Christmas. Hi, from you. Love you too, Mary. Love you all. Thank you for spending the time with me, the ones that had. Thank you, moderators. And hopefully see you tomorrow. Because I won't do anything to do in the afternoon, I'll pop in. Everybody will probably be just as busy as today, but that's okay. Night, God bless to you all. Have a lovely sleep. If I don't see you again before Christmas, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a lovely time with your friends and family. And have a happy new year. But I will definitely be back before then to wish you a happy new year. So thank you all for coming. Love you all very much. Bye.